Hey everybody, it's Aaron again, and we're back. Well, I'm back. Whatever. So, this is the third episode in the Legendary Quest, and Lord only knows what episode in my second season of Pixelmon, because I don't know at this point. I'm honestly pretty tired, and so we'll give it a go. So, we're going to quickly check this place out. I stood here for a little while to kind of let things spawn in around us and see if we couldn't get lucky enough to run across a Rayquaza or whatever the hell would spawn here. At least a Rayquaza. But we're heading to the Extreme Hills next, which is at the other house. And I'll probably just edit that running over there out for you guys, because that, I don't know, you don't really need to watch it, I suppose. I've seen it before. I run through the nether like an idiot. Alright. Well, I'm gonna say that I'm probably not lucky enough to actually have had something spawn. Figures that I would see one the first time I come out, confirm what I was hoping, and then never see another one ever again. Sounds about right for my luck. Well, my luck normally anyway. Alright, so we'll leave the outpost. We'll head back to the house. Just right there. Whoops, it's turned too far. And, alright, so I will cut this real quick. And I will start again when we are at the new place. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're at the new place. And if you recall, as you can see, there's a ton of forest over here too, so we will take advantage of that. You'll also notice, oh, what the heck? That's odd. I put those two into the PC, but they didn't go into the PC. And I accidentally healed my Pokemon. Yep. Sounds about right for me. That's weird, I put these guys in the PC. That is odd, and they didn't stay in the PC. Huh. I did that at the house before we left. I wonder what's up with that. So we're gonna just kind of fly up here. Mainly just to get up here quickly. So as you would expect, we see quite a few Rhydon running around. I have noticed that Aggron spawn in the wild too. I hadn't seen that before, but they do, and they scare the bejesus out of me. And if you're curious, I'm not using my Auron. Like, I didn't level him mainly because I was specifically looking for the resistance that I kind of get from having Earth or Ground type as part of the Rock type. Because it makes, like, Zapdos, anything electric from Zapdos is, he's immune to and stuff like that. So that's why I went specifically for Rhydon. Normally my Pokemon, my rock ground type of choice is Golem, to be quite honest, but again, not having the ability to evolve him makes him kind of loses motivation for me to try and use him, because I'm not a big fan of using trait evolutions when I can't use them correctly. Heavy Ball, Flash, Macho Brace, and Pluck. Nothing I'm particularly interested in at the moment. So we'll stick around this area for most of this episode, probably, or the whole thing here, what's left of it, and try and just let stuff spawn in this hills area, and maybe we will get lucky and see a Moltres. But probably not. I wouldn't get your hopes up. Just saying. I will again say that I do know they're on, though, because I did see that Rayquaza. I just wish that I had been smart enough to... I don't know. I figured there'd be a better chance of seeing more of them. And that just shows how much of a doof I am. There is stuff down there, but nothing too interesting. Beldum. A Metang would be something that'd be pretty interesting. Or not a Metang, Metagross would be interesting to see. I kind of wonder how that model looks. I'd imagine pretty good. A lot of their new models look really, really awesome. And again, we see nothing. There's a Clefairy. Let's look back over here. There are a ton of water Pokemon over there. That is a lot of Pokemon. So something that's interesting on that multiplayer server I do with my friends, we started over entirely with this last major patch. Since there's new starters that you can pick and stuff, and so we I was on there for a good day or so after launching it, and nobody else happened to log on that first day, but I got a Master Ball off of beating a Pokemon boss, and I found a shiny Magikarp, so I actually have a shiny Gyarados on there, which is pretty cool. Way better than the shiny Numel that I had on the previous version of that server that we used. It's a new map. I guess I probably didn't mention that, but we started a whole new map, new total start over. There's an Onix. And again, looks like we aren't going to be lucky enough to see anything other than a bunch of Rhydon that will spawn and scare the living crap out of me. Saw something flying over here. And it was a Pidgey. I will admit, my hopes spiked for a second. I was like, there were wings flapping over there. But I honestly haven't seen the model, so I don't even know if the legendary bird's wings flap. I just assumed they did, because it's something I've been working on. Just looking for any sign of hope that I can possibly find. Well, this really bums me out, but if they leave legendaries enabled, we're going to go back to kind of the normal version of the series. I'll end the legendary quest for now, and we'll keep our eyes open. I was just hoping to find at least one. I think I'll probably call this the last episode, because I'm kind of tired of feeling like I'm doing nothing. Even after all the ridiculous amount of time I spent like prepping for this. Lava. So we'll go back to the normal series. I think we'll probably be over here still, and we'll just kind of be looking for Pokemon. We might head back to the forest, or not the forest, the jungle, because I would really like to see if we can't find a Trico there. And I'd like to catch another Oddish, because I didn't. The one I have ended up getting a bunch of levels through BS, and I didn't keep a. I apparently brain farted a bunch of the move learning stuff, and so he doesn't have the stuff I want him to have. So That'll probably be the next thing on the list. But we're at least the prep for this wasn't all in vain. If only for the fact that I now have Parasect with False Swipe. That's much more useful because he's got a higher level. So that at least works out either way. But we'll see. I'll keep my eyes open, and we'll see what happens. And there's an Onyx. Alright, well, where are we at? I think we will take a fly over to the forest, and we'll spend some time there. And I keep seeing flames from these Quilava popping all over the place, and I get kind of excited, and then I quickly let down by the fact that it's a dang Quilava running around, waving its flames all over like it owns the place. I built up so much food because I was pretty much out. Not being able to get steak off of the mill tank and Tauros, kind of detrimental for me on that. Whoa! That would have been a great for future videos. Run right off the edge because I double tap on it unintentionally. There's a Pokeball down there. Let's pull you out. And we'll glide down there and grab that because we just as well. Ow! Yeah, I do that sometimes. I fall from a little too high up on this guy, I have found. Because if you're not sitting just right sometimes with him, you will get off him and fall further than you intend to. Bunch of Graveler, Venomoth, another Quilava. A giant Onyx getting its butt kicked on the other hill. Well, folks, I am sad to say that this quest appears to have been a failure, as we didn't even get to see a legendary. But we'll soldier on. And with any luck, we will see something in the future. And I know that they had some different plans for the legendaries, and so maybe we'll catch them when those are implemented. But for now, it was a interesting little escapada. And while I think it's sad that we didn't find any, I am not gonna let it slow me down at all. That is a big Auron over there. Holy cow. It's gotta be big if it looks big from over here. Alright, folks. Well, let's fly back over this way a little. And I realize that this is probably not the optimum way to try and accomplish this, but I really didn't want to just do a video or just sit around for days and days, just like in one spot watching, because that's no fun. And you know, at least we got to run around a little bit and check some places out that we explored a bit more than we've have before. And so I think that was probably more worth it than sitting somewhere doing nothing. So starting next episode, we'll go back to a more normal quest. We'll start checking out. We're gonna start looking for fossils again a lot more consistently, namely because their spawn rate is supposed to be higher. And I still have yet to find one in this series, even though I find them occasionally in the multiplayer server. But and we are gonna, like I said, we'll go to the jungle, I think. And we might actually go back to the house and go to the jungle over there. I don't know yet. We'll see. That is a ride-on way over there. I was kind of hoping with a little bit of luck we might see something cool before I call it good, but it appears that luck is not on my side this time. Or most of the time. But that's okay. Alrighty, well. Hopefully, we'll see something interesting in the next couple episodes with any luck. I just wanted to wish everybody happy holidays, Merry Christmas. But, a Merry Christmas from me to you and a Happy Holidays to everybody! As I know that not everybody believes in that, and I'm okay with that. So I wish everybody a Happy Holidays. I hope you probably eat too much, because I know I do. Probably more often than I should ever. But that's alright. Well, not really, but anyway. That doesn't matter for you guys. So happy holidays, and take care of yourselves. Be careful if you're traveling this holiday season, because if you live anywhere near where you live is anywhere near like where I live, traveling is kind of dangerous this time of year. So be careful, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye. Now watch as I dance. Alright, screw that. I really am bummed that we didn't see anything.